earn $100 as a virtual assistant managing calendar with just your phone using Google Calendar. Today, I'm going to teach you how to use Google Calendar to book appointment for your client. As you can see, once you open your Chrome, you see the tools that a virtual assistant uses: the cheats, the docs, the translators. With these translators, you can be able to translate and understood your clients from different part of the world, maybe Germany or so. But in this class, we are focusing on the Google Calendar, how to operate, manage and book appointments. We click on this calendar and go straight. But before that, it's important to remember that scheduling is all about managing time efficiently for your clients so they stay organized and product ever. Right on my screen, you can see my calendar already booked for my one of my clients. It is very necessary that once you want to book or schedule an appointment for your client, you create a new calendar. This is very beneficial, especially if you're having multiple clients, like one or like two or more, three clients. You can be creating new calendars for them. Down there, you can see other calendars with a plus sign. Click on the plus sign. It tells us add other calendars. Then once click on that, a pop-up shows. Directly click on the create new calendar. That is what we are actually doing. Then this comes up, then you type in the name. Probably you can use any name that you want, but here I'll be using, let's just say that our client's name is Star Joy. We type in Star Joy. And there is an option for description if you wish. Then you click on create calendar, and you can see calendar creation in progress. Scheduling is one of the code tasks a virtual assistant handles, and this involves booking appointments, including meetings, calls, interviews and sessions. Our calendar is created. Then you click on time zone. In case if you are working with a client with a different time zone, this is where you can click and select the time zone according to your client's time. Then you move down to adding people, and then you can see add people and groups. You click on that, you add your client's email. You can adding the client's email, you can equally give them access probably to manage or to edit or anything, but here we are going to leave it on only see all event details because that is what is really necessary. With that done, we've already created a calendar. Then we go back to our settings at that arrow there. Move up to the arrow, you click on the arrow, it takes us back to our calendar. You go to my calendars, you unclick other calendars already created there so that you can focus on the one we just created. Then we unclick Bella. You've seen that the calendars we have already moved out, giving us a clear space to work on the one we just created. Do you understand what this does? Now we have a free space to work. As an administrative virtual assistant who manages email, schedules, and booking appointments, meetings, calls, interviews, and stuff, it is very, very essential and important that you pay attention, like attentions to detail, and have strong communications with your client. In this way, you can be able to document the necessary and required things with which you can use to schedule any stuff in this calendar. In business analysis, they call it a required document, and here we invent it here. It's very necessary. So you have your documents with you. Then we have these four things that you should gather from your client. Number one is the working days from Monday to Friday or during the weekends, if he or she wants you to document what he or she will be doing during the weekend, or also on Mondays, on the working days from Monday to Fridays, to document them. Secondly is the time, understand, if it's maybe if a football class or something, or anything that he will be doing, to have time, you understand. Then also we have the duration, for how long is it going to last, understand. Then we have the reminder. This is what you are, as you are setting these things on your calendar, you're going to put a reminder. Is it 10 minutes before, or 1 hour before, or 30 minutes before?
once you do this reminder, it's automatic. You understand? The email before, let's say that the time for maybe a class is 3:30. You understand? And then you set it 10 minutes before. Then 10 minutes before 3:30, there will be a reminder on his or her phone. You understand? Reminding her, or reminding the client of her schedule, in the sense of her time to do, that this is the time to do this stuff, this particular thing. So that is the necessary, that is all. Then now I'm going to have an instance of, let's it be that we have already have a requirement from a client, and this is it. Let's say our client's name is Star Joy, and we'll be scheduling her appointment for her working days, that is Mondays to Friday. So she'll be on Monday and Wednesday, she'll be having a coaching class, Mondays by 11 a.m., Wednesday by 1 p.m. And we have a link to also like put in on the description box so that her client or her student can get that. The duration of the class is 1 hour. Then we have to give her a reminder 1 hour before. So likewise, that is how it goes. So you can just read this down and jot it down as the class is going on. Please jot something down. At the end of this class, you'll be able to schedule and manage email and calendar on your own. So you go on Monday by 11 a.m., you click on that, you can see that opens, you can see event tags, appointment schedule. On Google Calendar, we use events for meetings, content time, coaching sessions, time check-ins, anything time-based. You understand? You do that on events. Our title is very, very essential. You add like title, let's say coaching class for this particular title. Then we go over to the days. We have Mondays and Wednesday. Then you go to does not repeat. Come to this does not repeat. You understand? Then you scroll down, go to custom, this custom here, you click on custom, then it takes you on here on Mondays and what Wednesdays. So you click on Wednesdays. So now we'll be having our Mondays and Wednesdays. Understand? So for this ends here, if it's just for that week, you understand, you can say ends after which date. But here in this situation, our clients want it weekly, so it's better be on never. Then you click done. Understand? You go to add guests, then you add your client's email and also add the extra people that he or she has given you their Gmail to add. You understand? It might be two or more persons. You add them. That is where you add them. Then you come down. Once you add them, this join with Google Meet will be active. You understand? Then if there is a specific location for them, but here she gave us a link. You understand? But before then, let's add more emails. Let's make it like two emails in the stand, because it may be more than two persons that she just gave us for her classes, to add for her classes. Now we go to the add description. Once you click on that, there is a a link icon there. In case if she gives you a Zoom link to add, you can click on this link icon and add the link. Now for tutorial purposes or for educational purposes, you're just going to probably just fake a write just a random link, so that you can be able to understand what I am doing. And she told us she needed to be reminded 1 hour before the class. So click on notifications. You can see 10 minutes before, 20 minutes before, 30 minutes before. Then you go to 1 hour before and click on that. Monday is by 11 a.m. to 12 o'clock p.m. That should be all. Then we click save. With this being clicked, you can see that our Monday appointment is already here for us. Then what happens to the Wednesday schedule or Wednesday after our appointment? I purposely put this scenario so that you can be able to understand or be able to handle it when it's the same thing, like this coaching section is the same thing but different day and different time. You understand? So we are going to go back to Wednesday. You click on Wednesday,
then you select the time, the 1 p.m., that is 1 hour class, 1 p.m. to the duration, 1 hour class, 1 p.m. to that's 2 o'clock. Then you add your guests. Everything we are doing now will be the same with what you have just already did, you understand, but the time is the difference. The other one was by 11 a.m. to 12 o'clock. Then this one will be from 1 p.m. to 2 o'clock. That, please note in this ad description, if you are given anything like to add from your Google, any attachment to add, you can get that from, you click the Google, you can pick it from here, you understand. It shows, once you click the Google, it shows, you understand. You can add the attachment from there.
See what I did here. For learning purposes, don't just learn blindly. Learn and ask questions on comment section. We didn't add title here. You right click, you go to edit, you click it, and you add a title. You go again, you save.
We have set up
So
her
we
Monday
have
and
it.
Wednesday coaching
This.
classes appointments. Then we move over to the course that she'll be having every Thursday. You click on Thursday, add your title, then the time. Our duration is 30 minutes. You go to over to the time, fix it on by 3 o'clock, then 30 minutes. That should be 3:30 p.m.
Is it's weekly on Thursday. You can add guest here. You can add the guest here. Maybe let's just still be using the name we are using. This is the guest. We still add our, then we go. Remember, this time around she needs her notification by 30 minutes before. Let's make the color green. So that is all that you need. Click on save. It goes. Team meeting every Thursday by 10 a.m. You still click on Thursday. You go to 10. You write team meeting. Meeting will last for only 1 hour. That means the meeting will be 11. Then you add guests. Probably. Then if she gave you a Zoom link, remember you add the Zoom, you insert the Zoom link here, or any link that she gives you. Any attachment you, let's make the color lighter blue. The notification, you notify her in 1 hour before. Then you save. Click send. Then you can see every Thursdays it appears here.
Sorry for this shaky camera, but I believe you are able to learn something very well in this tutorial. And don't forget to comment down your questions. I'll be in the comment section to be answering your questions. My main concern is for you to be able to book appointments and manage emails and calendars after this class. This video is a little bit long because this is a practical class, and I'll be giving you a project to do, and the project should be these things that I did now. I want you to recreate them, whether in your PC or your phone. You can use your phone. Please don't forget to hit that subscription button for me. So when you hear block off means to reserve or protect a period of time on your on the calendar so that nothing else gets scheduled in that saying. So now she said the block off is for every 2 hours, Tuesdays and Fridays. So let's get into work from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Content creation time. Click. For adding two things, remember you go to the custom Tuesdays and Tuesdays and Fridays. Done. Tuesdays and Friday by 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. You've seen it. So every Tuesdays and every Fridays is the time is static from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Then let's give this color. Let's give it probably deep yellow. Then add notification 1 hour before. Maybe let's give this color purple. So every Tuesdays and Fridays. Click save. So right now you can see on the scheduled calendar every Tuesdays and Fridays the same time. Coaching class every Monday and Wednesday different time. Have you seen it? So this is how to create and schedule appointments using Google Calendar for your clients. So the next time we'll be teaching how to use Trello to document your tasks as a virtual assistant.